Good afternoon. Welcome to All Things Football. My name is Apiwe Khoto. This is the show where we talk all things football. Feel free to please comment, like, and share the episode on Facebook. This is your number one Facebook soccer show, bringing you a preview, your news, stories, and analysis of what you can expect. Where we talk all things football. On to our news and stories. It's a big day. It's a derby weekend from Soweto, Manchester, Cairo, Casablanca, all over. Continental derbies are there. So Milan derby is also there. It's Soweto, it's Casablanca, it's Cairo, Zamalek and Al Ahly meet also. Raja and Wydad Casablanca also play against each other. Milan derby is also coming in, and of course the much talked about Manchester derby. On to our news and stories. Inter Milan first story. Inter Milan midfielder Christian Eriksen is said to leave the Italian Giants. The 29-year-old midfielder has not seen much action for the last 3 months, having suffered that cardiac arrest during that Euro 2020 encounter against Finland while turning up for Denmark, which the Danes lost by a goal to nil. The Danish international is not allowed to play in the Serie A, and due to an implanted defibrillator. French side Paris Saint-Germain are set to part ways with Spanish defender and Sergio Ramos. The 35-year-old Spanish international has been struggling with injury, and it was having joined French giants from Real Madrid in what was dubbed the most exciting transfer in the club's history, and was signed on a 2-year contract which was due to expire in 2023. However, due to injuries, he might be making his way out sooner than expected. Now, Ramos has not seen much game time at the latter stages of his Madrid career, stay at Madrid, the latter stages of his Madrid time because of injury. On to Premier League news. Tottenham Hotspur have sacked manager Nuno Santos following a string of poor results. 5 defeats. Spurs have slipped to 8th position following a 3-0 defeat to Manchester United, which was the 5th loss of the season, leading to the dismissal of the 47-year-old manager after just 3 months in charge. On to other news. We're still on the Premier League side. Tottenham talk. Tottenham Hotspur have since appointed manager Antonio Conte. Now, Antonio Conte is not new to the Premier League, having joined Chelsea and leading them to a Premier League. The 52-year-old also has an impressive CV, leading Italian side Serie A, the old lady, to 4 Serie A league titles. The Italian joins a struggling Tottenham side who will be looking to emulate his success, in which has seen him win consecutive titles with Juve and Inter Milan after 9 years, while they're currently the defending Serie A champions and Premier League title with Chelsea, and will be at the helm till 2023 with an option to extend. Former Mamelodi Sundowns midfielder Bongani Zungu, who plays his football in France, has come under heavy criticism from his manager Philippe Hirschberger for being overweight and unfit. Now the 29-year-old has been on the sidelines, spent time on the sidelines recuperating from injury, and returned to training overweight, which has left the manager fuming. Cape Town City, we're on to the PSL news. Cape Town City midfielder Mpho Makgola found himself in hot water again. The former Orlando Pirates midfielder found himself in trouble for manhandling a match official during the MTN 8 final during a penalty shootout loss to Mamelodi Sundowns alongside his fellow teammate goalkeeper Hugo Marks, and what was in a rather controversial penalty shootout, which has left a lot of people in question. There have been requests for VAR. This is not the first time he's committing this offense, having committed this offense during a game against Kaizer Chiefs in a Telkom knockout fixture, which ironically they lost in a penalty shootout in 2019. On to our derby preview. Kaizer Chiefs versus Orlando Pirates in what will be the 101st Soweto derby in history since 1971. Kaizer Chiefs, both clubs have met 100 times. Kaizer Chiefs winning 41, Orlando Pirates winning 23. 36 games have ended in draws. Kaizer Chiefs scoring 117 goals, while Pirates have scored 88. In the PSL era, Kaizer Chiefs have scored. These sides have met 50 times. Chiefs winning 14 games and Pirates winning 12 matches. 24 have ended in draws. Under Stuart Baxter, Kaizer Chiefs are yet to lose a derby, having played 6 and winning 2, and 4 of them ending in draws. Kaizer Chiefs were out to claim the first bragging rights of the Soweto derby. This derby, remember, will be played in an empty stadium. This will be the 5th Soweto derby to be played in an empty state behind closed doors because of the COVID pandemic. Let's get vaccinated, guys. Let's get vaccinated so we can go back to our lives. We want to live as normal. We want to go back to normal. Let's vaccinate. Kaizer Chiefs will be out to claim the first bragging rights. Both sides have found it going tough, blowing hot and cold, and lie 6th and 7th respectively. Kaizer Chiefs are yet to lose a game against Orlando Pirates under Stuart Baxter. And will be going, and Coach Stuart Baxter will be going into his 7th derby. The Pafeni Glamour boys are looking to bounce back from their mediocre defeat to Stellenbosch. The Soweto Giants have won just 3 of their 9 matches of their 8 encounters in the league, conceding 9 goals in the process. Coach Baxter is likely to have a headache especially at the back, which has been leaking goals. Well, especially now as Fiso Shandy, who's recently been ruled out after tearing an Achilles. We don't know for how long. The medical team will tell us only in time. Key players to watch: Keegan Dolly, the winger, has found his footing. Now the 28-year-old has been deemed, many have been saying he's not a 90-minute player, but he's gone to prove his critics wrong. After netting a brace in that cheaper United drubbing where they won 4-0, will be looking to be at his best in his first Soweto derby and cause problems for the defenders. He has a knack for goals and he's not afraid to run at defenders. Coach Baxter will be counting on his combination with Kama Billiard to flourish. And to Kama Billiard, the Zimbabwean has not been at his best since joining the Soweto Giants, according to many from Sundowns, where he plays best football. Now you have to understand, these guys many feel Kaizer Chiefs side these guys too late. Now what you don't know is Kaizer Chiefs had first option to sign Kama Billiard before he joined prior to him signing for Sundowns. Kaizer Chiefs had first option. Kaizer Chiefs did not sign him at the time. They were beaten to it by Sundowns, after which they signed him on a free. His understanding with Dolly will be key, where his 2 players understand each other. Their understanding dates back to their days at IS Cape Town, and were part of that successful Sundowns side who won almost everything from even the Champions League and the Super Cup. Another player to watch, Bernard Parker, a 35-year-old talisman, will be playing in his 31st Soweto derby. Confident to find the net after that brace against the fellow rival SuperSport United, ending their undefeated streak. On to Orlando Pirates. The Buccaneers come to this fixture confident from their midweek come from behind win against Kukuna United. The Soweto side are tipped as favourites to claim victory in the first derby. The players to watch now: jersey number 45, Mashonisa, or Vincent Pule rather, affectionately known, will be remembered for that free kick goal against Kaizer Chiefs in the 2019-2020 season, where they came from behind but fell short 3-2. He has an eye for goal. The winger has an eye for goal. He has the pace to trouble defenders. Another player who can run at defenders. He has an eye for gaps. He knows how to position himself. He makes good runs. He knows what to do with the ball. He likes to protect the ball. It's very hard to dispossess him. Gabadino Mango, another one who is yet to start, but knows how to make his presence felt each time he comes on. He will definitely be the key super sub, or maybe he'll get to start. Perhaps we don't know which formation both clubs are going to use. Maybe we're going to get Kaizer Chiefs have been using a 3-4-3 a lot. Maybe they'll switch to 4-3-3. Maybe Rick Frostler will come on. We'll see Frostler come on. Now, news just in about Frostler is that he has refused to renew his contract with Kaizer Chiefs, which could see him leave Kaizer Chiefs on a free and the January window transfer. Kaizer Pirates and Sundowns have been looking in and are quite the admirer of the left back, the 23-year-old, and is only 23 years old. So he's still young and fresh. Another player to watch. Expectations. Should we expect? Many feel the derby's lost its spark, and it is up to the two teams to prove critics wrong. Expect a middle of the park battle. This will be the fifth battle. This, as I mentioned, is the fifth Soweto derby without spectators. Expect a tight midfield battle where both sides will have a run at each other. This game, my prediction, whichever way it goes, it's going to be one in the midfield. On to our Manchester. Let's cross over to Manchester. Warkant. Manchester United versus Manchester City at Old Trafford, and a head-to-head matches. Let's look at it. Your head-to-head. Give you the head-to-head. Matches have been played. Meetings. There have been 48 meetings between the two, with Man United claiming 24, while City have claimed 15. 9 have ended in draws. Man United have scored 70 goals, while City have scored 61. The Red Devils will be confident after that 3-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur, which led to the sacking of manager Nuno Santos. And United have had the bad exchanges of the two under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. However, they played to an entertaining 2-2 draw with against Atlanta in the Champions League. But now my concern is the constant dependence on Cristiano Ronaldo, because Cristiano Ronaldo has come in, has scored at crucial times, scoring crucial goals. It begs the question, does Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have a plan B if Ronaldo is neutralized? If Ronaldo gets injured, what happens then? Because surely Man City will focus their game around closing Ronaldo down. The Red Devils he will be the player to watch, the 36-year-old who currently has 5 goals in 4 Champions League games and Champions League matches rather. He's hit the ground running since returning to Old Trafford, having not found the net only in 2 games since returning, and that 5-0 loss to Liverpool and then 1-0 loss to Aston Villa. The 36-year-old still has the pace to trouble defenders, and he's proven to be able to defend crucial goals at crucial times. He saved United the blushes during the midweek in the Champions League against Atalanta. Another player to watch will be Edinson Cavani, the Uruguayan. Many have felt that the Uruguayan and the Portuguese should be played together. Perhaps they should try a 4-4-2 formation or a 4-3-3, 4-4-2 preferably, putting Cavani and Ronaldo together, or Rashford, Cavani and Ronaldo and Cavani. Their ability to feed off each other's energy was proved in the game against Tottenham, which they won 3-0. Both players found the net, alongside Marcus Rashford, who could possibly be a key super sub, usually starts off the bench. Pogba suspended for this one following his red card against Liverpool, so he will not start. On to City. The Citizens are without an actual, who have not been playing with an actual number 9, which confuses me because there's Gabriel Jesus on the bench, who's constantly on the bench and could fill in that role. And scored in that 4-1 goal, like 4-1 drubbing of Bruges in the Champions League. Uh, but a tiki-taka 4-3-3 formation expected from the side of Man City. No surprises there. Another player to watch is Jack Grealish, who's hit the ground running on that wing. Now Grealish is like Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's a visionary. He's a visionary. He knows what to do with the ball. He knows how to make those good passes, and he can run down on the wing, which will give a headache to, which will be Harry Maguire and company will have to watch out for. Anticipate Eric Bail versus Jack Grealish. Lindelof is out injured, so he's likely to miss the derby. Most probably a Jack Grealish and Eric Bail battle. Eric Bail played his best game in the Champions League on during midweek. He'll be hoping at the Ivorian. He'll be hoping for a start for the Red Devils. Back to Man City. Jack Grealish. This will be his first Manchester derby since signing for Man City in the summer. Another player to look out for is Raheem Sterling. The boy never disappoints with his pace to to run down the flank. Also has an eye for goal. He came off the bench and found a goal in that 4-1 drubbing. And he knows how to make his presence felt on the wing also. On to our results. Let's have a look at our results. Let's start with the PSL. Cape Town Sundowns. Sundowns ran off as 3-2 winners on penalties after a 1-0 draw in that match after 120 minutes of football. They needed penalties to win the game 3-2 in a very controversial 12 penalties were taken and only 5 were scored. It takes me back to that 1998 Rothmans Cup final between Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs, which was just as controversial, where Sundowns had a goal disallowed towards the end of extra time, which was a legitimate goal. But I will not go into that. I'd rather not go into it because people say all sorts of things. Kaizer Chiefs won the game 2-1. Only 3 penalties out of those 12 were scored. Midweek, Kaizer Chiefs fell short to the Stellies by a goal to nil, who remain undefeated. Royal AM winning 2-1 against Supersport United towards the end of the game. Game which left Coach Gaetano Tembo fuming after Luke Floss received his marching orders for the second time after receiving his marching orders not long ago in the season. Supersport are said to take action against the player. Another TS Galaxy claimed their first victory over Baroka, winning 2-1. Swallows FC and Golden Arrows played to a stalemate, while Orlando Pirates came from behind to win against Sekhukhune United. On Wednesday, Cape Sundowns won from that Peter Shalulila goal by a goal to nil. Spectacular goal, if you ask me. Cape Town City left it until late against Gavin Hunt's Chargers, winning by a goal to nil. Amazulu, in a game that was delayed, moved to Thursday, replayed on Thursday, could not take place due to that color clash, ended in a scoreless draw. Last night, Kaizer Supersport United came from behind on Tabnksang Gabuza, scoring from the penalty spot before Sipho Mbule scored the winner towards the end of the game to make it 2-1. On to our Premier League results from last week. Arsenal were the victors in the 2-0 win over Leicester City. Watford falling short to Southampton by a goal to nil. Liverpool playing to an entertaining draw against Brighton. Tottenham falling short against Man United, 3-0. Ronaldo finding the net there alongside Edinson Cavani and Marcus Rashford. Norwich City on the other side. Norwich City fell short by 2-1. Aston Villa hammered by rivals West Ham by 4-1 in Villa Park. And on Monday, Wolverhampton Wanderers beat Everton 2-1, while last night Southampton beat Aston Villa Aston Villa by a goal to nil. On to our Champions League results for the during midweek. We had our Champions League football. Let's have a look at the results. Malmo falling short against Chelsea by a goal to nil. Wolfsburg getting one over Salzburg by 2 goals to 1. Villarreal beating Young Boys by 2 goals to nil. Juventus beating Zenit 4 goals to 2 to qualify for the round of 16, the knockout phase, alongside Bayern, who beat Benfica by 2 goals to 1. Another side that is qualified, Juventus, Dynamo Kiev, who only lost a few games at the Olympic Stadium, were beaten by Barcelona by that odd goal. Atalanta and Man United played to an entertaining 2-all draw, that braced by Man United by Cristiano Ronaldo, saving United the blushes. On Wednesday, AC Milan, who found the going tough in the Champions League, despite their scintillating form in the Serie A, played to a 1-all draw against Porto. Real Madrid beating Shakhtar by 2 goals to 1. Sheriff beaten by Inter Milan by 3 goals to 1. Sporting Lisbon falling short, beating Besiktas by 4 goals to 0. Talk about a hammering. A 2-2 draw, Paris Saint-Germain and Leipzig. Man City, the citizens will be in that Manchester derby today, will beat Bruges by 4 goals to 1. Liverpool beating Atletico Madrid by 2 goals to 0, rather, I beg your pardon, where Atletico Madrid finished with 10 men once again after Pedro was sent off for dissent and resisting approach talking to the referee. Dortmund falling short again. Ajax doing a double over Dortmund by beating them 3-1 following that 4-0 drubbing last time. On to our fixtures, what you can expect today rather. The much anticipated, the one I just previewed, the Soweto Derby, Kaizer Chiefs and take on Orlando Pirates. Stellenbosch host Golden Arrows. Amazulu host Cape Town City in a triple header. A quadruple header tomorrow. Chippa United take on Maritzburg. Royal AM host Baroka FC. Swallows take on Sekukuna United, while Marima Gallants host Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, English Premier League fixtures today. The much anticipated Manchester Derby will kick things off. Manchester United, the Red Devils, the blue side of Manchester, will be visiting the red side and the Red Devils. Manchester United takes on Man City. Chelsea take on Burnley. Brentford host Norwich City. Crystal Palace take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. Brighton take on Newcastle. Tomorrow, Arsenal host Watford. Everton take on Tottenham. Leicester host Leeds United host Leicester City. And West Ham take on Liverpool at the London Stadium. And that's all we have time for. This is where we draw the line. We're back again. The show takes a break to make way for the international break. However, we'll be back for the penultimate episode on the 20th of November. Thank you for your support. Those who watch, thank you for tuning in. Those who like and comment, thank you also. Dr. Errol Sweeney, thank you for your education of the game. Your knowledge of the game has come in handy. To my General William, to all those my contributors of the show, thank you very much for tuning in. Please like, share, comment. Tell me what you think of the show. Tell me what you want to hear on the show before the show draws its curtain to a close. Comes to an end on the 27th of November. We're back again on the 20th for the penultimate. Till then, we're back again then. Take care of yourself. From myself, Pierre Khoto, who brought you this production. Take care of yourselves and each other. Cheers.